All right, well, welcome back to the iWealth podcast. And I got a phone call the other day from an entrepreneurial friend, and they needed a C-level person in their office to come alongside their business and kind of help out with that. And I was like, all right, I got to call Brad on this one.
Yeah. You had remembered we had this, so you called it the Rolodex thing, but it's called a family guided office. And the family guided office at iWealth Private Client Group is a spot where we work with affluent business owners typically, and they don't have their own family office. Like, you got to get to like $150 million in assets before you hire your own tax advisor, that works for you full time, your own lawyer that works for you full time, true family office. So this concept of the family guided office is we have curated who's, think of a tire, and we're in the center of that, and we've curated who's around that tire, the spokes. So who's around the fact of hiring firms that hire C-level people. And so I was able to provide you 3 different names that your client could go and take a look at and see who they vetted and could help them hire that C-level person. We have people around healthcare, around investment management, around wills and trusts. What if your credit was compromised and someone stole your identity? Who would you get a hold of? We have people built around that. What if you don't know how to compensate your employees because you want to give them some equity, but they really don't deserve it, like phantom equity type things? Who's the who around that? What about behavioral coaching or coaches in general to coach you? So we have all these different people that we curated, Matt, and it's just been over the last 15 years of meeting people, great people that once in a while fit a void for somebody that comes across a situation. And so we call it family guided office. And it's really cool to be able to connect people to the right who's that have already kind of been vetted. Then they get to choose out of those 3 which one is the right for them, or none of them, and go do what they want to do. But anyway, that's what we were talking about. I thought it'd be pretty cool to at least put that out to the world,
So it's not just financial advising. There's some guided leadership piece of what you're doing too.
Yeah.
For entrepreneurial families or individuals.
There was an individual over COVID that was stuck in California and couldn't get a flight home.
Okay.
When COVID first, everything was shut down, right? They wanted private travel. They could afford it and they wanted it. And so we were able to help them look at a couple of different agencies that a jet could fly them to California and bring them back to Minnesota.
Yeah. So
it's having some people like that in a Rolodex that they're able to tap into when that need approaches, or private travel from a standpoint of booking travel. So travel agents call it. There's 3 different people that they can choose from in that too. So it's pretty cool. And I've had a lot of success of helping people fill a void where they just didn't know where to go.
Yeah, for sure. And that's cool though, because you can kind of take from what works in one person's pond and take the rock star out of their pond, and maybe it works for some other pond, and you get to be a conduit for some of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to be able to facilitate and just help people. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just being able to connect them with the right people that's going to help them. It's to alleviate that pain of trying to go through in the Rolodex or the phone book or Google or whatever it is to find.
Or Craigslist.
Yeah, Craigslist. to find it. It's nice to be able to have a professional that has some people on the bench that they can at least interview. Yep. There's no revenue share, none of that kind of thing. It's just a value add that we add to our clients.
Very cool. All right. Well, we will see you back here next time on the iWealth podcast.
All right. Thanks, Matt.